I once visited the Normandy war cemeteries. Rows upon rows of white stones stretched across the grass, each one perfectly aligned, each one marking a life cut short. The silence was heavy, broken only by the gulls and the sound of shoes on the gravel. Every headstone bore a name, a number, and an age. 20, 21, 22. Sons, fathers, friends. I stood there in silence and thought that behind each name was someone's everything. A mother's pride, a sweetheart's promise, a child's laughter. And I remembered a verse from John chapter 15, verse 13. There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for one's friends. Then quietly I prayed, Lord, help me live a life worth what they gave. I'm Captain Rob Westwood-Payne of the Salvation Army, and this is the Battle Drill Daily Devotional. You know, I still make that prayer whenever Remembrance Sunday comes around, because remembrance isn't passive. It demands something of us. Jesus told a story about investment, a master entrusting treasure to his servants before a long journey. You'll find it in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 to 30. 2 took what they were given and grew it. 1 buried it, afraid of loss. When the master returned, he didn't applaud the safe choice. He honoured the faithful ones, those who dared to use what they'd been given. The lesson? Grace carries expectation. Accountability dignifies the gift. We honour sacrifice when we steward freedom with purpose. At our Salvation Army Hall, volunteers arrive early on a Sunday morning to prepare for the community lunch. You can smell the roast potatoes before you see the team. One lays out the meat for the oven, another cheerfully chops the carrots, another gets the food trays ready to serve. No spotlight, no applause, just steady, grateful service. Freedom translated into love. But let's be honest, it's easy to forget. We scroll past suffering. We drown compassion beneath our deadlines. We mistake comfort for calling. Yet remembrance demands response. If others shed blood for our liberty, and Christ shed his for our